Welcome back to the channel there. Today we're going to be talking about the Kness product lines that we just brought in about 2 or 3 weeks ago. They're primarily mice and rat traps. Some of them you can use for chipmunks, like the rat traps. They go everything from the snappy trap, which is this little guy, to the snappy rat trap, which is a lot bigger. The tip trap, which is a mouse trap. It's kind of a neat idea. The covers for them, and these are multiple catch traps. So the difference is, from this side over you're catching one mouse, from this side over there's potential multiple mice per activation. These boxes you can catch two, but that's because there's two traps. This is just one trap, multiple mice. So the first one here is similar to other ones. They're easy to set. The mice and rat ones work the same way. Pull back and it's set. If you watched our last video, these ones are not going to go over as much as these ones, because in the trap box video I went over these quite a bit. So if you want more information about these as well, check out that video. They do have a bait cup, as they call it. So it's a little cup here that you can put bait on. Don't overfill it. Just fill it enough that you're going to attract the mice. You don't want to interfere with the pan or anything afterwards, or have them approach it wrong. The rat trap is essentially the same trap. Again, you just pull back and it's set. It's pretty easy. Again, it has a bait cap. Works exactly the same as the mouse trap, just has been made to be bigger for bigger animals, up to basically a chipmunk, red squirrel size animal. If you want to use a box, you can still catch them without a box. It's not going to be as effective of a euthanasia method of killing them. This is the tip trap by them. So basically, the end comes off here, and you place your bait in this bait cap again. And I might throw up some pictures to show some of the stuff up close, so you can kind of pay attention to that. So anyway, you put your bait in there, you put it back on, and the way this works, it's kind of neat. So basically, you open your front up, and it's going to sit on whatever surface you want. So when the mice go in, it gets to the back, it just tips up and it's caught. So a little bit different, kind of neat setup. We haven't really used them yet, so I can't give you a definitive yes or no on them. So, but just a different idea, and I think it's a neat idea for them to come up with. Haven't really seen that before. To do these first. So these are the covers. This is the snappy cover for the mouse trap. So basically, this will come off like it shows in the video, and you can place your traps inside. There is a peek window on these, where you can see if your trap's set without opening them. It does require a key. You can use a flat screwdriver if you forgot your key. And inside there's basically a setup to let you place your mouse traps and so forth. You can place your bait in the center as well instead of on the trap. That's up to you. So far I've liked it in the trap, but that's me. You can take it and you can literally shake these upside down, as I demonstrated in the other video. they kind of clip in there, so you can take it and like, you can literally shake it, and even with the trap set, they're pretty good. Even though I did that, that pan is really sensitive, so don't get fooled by that. So basically it fits two, and you can go from there. This is the big snappy cover for the rat traps. Works essentially the same way as the smaller snappy cover, except for it hinges open. The traps do get locked in place. There's two tabs at the front of the trap, where the front of the trap will go, and then there's this sort of holder at the back, so when the trap's closed, they kind of get locked in place. I really like that, because when one trap sets off, it's not going to set the other one off, because there's no jumping. If you ever set a snap trap off inside of a cover, most covers, you'll see it jump around a bit. You can set your other traps off, whereas this won't really allow this. Also with the covers, they kind of direct the animal to how we prefer them to be caught. You're going to get different opinions, just we like them being caught straight on versus coming in from the sides. It can be tamper proof. You can take this screw out that's here, and from there, when it's shut, you can screw it shut through this hole, or you can use this hole and use like a cable lock or a zip tie or something that you deem appropriate to fit through and secure it shut. This does come with some accessories that allow you to convert it into a bait box. We don't really use poisons, so I'm not going to really further upon that. We like snap traps. That's all up to the end user. The same as the small snappy cover, there's a peek hole here. I actually find this one easier to see whether your trap is set or not set. And that's a nice feature, as I described in the last video about trap boxes, being able to catch them. So from there, we'll go into the multiple catch. So these two, I have my hands on. They're the Pro Catch models. This is the Pro Catch, and this is the Pro Catch Junior. The difference is basically the Pro Catch Junior is half the width, so you're going to be able to place it in runways that are a little bit skinnier. However, it's not going to have as much catch potential because you're looking at a smaller inside area. So the way that these work is the mice go in, there's a little ramp system, and when they go in, they tip the ramp down, and then when they get off the ramp and get inside, that ramp tips up and they can't get it back out. So basically that's how they work. They work well. These ones, they tip up with the lid, so it allows for easy cleaning. There is glue traps for each of these models as well. I'm not going to really show them. All they are is a sticky pad basically, and the rodent or will get caught on it. You can use them for insect monitoring as well, but they're up online. You can click on them if you're interested in them. So basically that's what this style of trap is. It's kind of self-explanatory. This was a little easier to see in and stuff. It is nice that these flip up, just for ease of cleaning, type thing like that. So that is, like I said, up to you. You can use your own either euthanasia method or release. Again, that's up to the end user. This is their multiple catch trap. So basically, on the side here, there's you wind it. I believe it's 4 or 5 winds. Look on the instructions though, I could be wrong. The So basically what happens is the mice come in through the hole, and there's a little pan there. As soon as they get on the pan, the whole thing turns and it flips them into the holding area of the trap. So basically you can get quite a few captures on these ones between checks. You still have to remember it is a live capture device, so you do want to check it on a regular basis. The other nice thing about this one is the pan on the top is removable, and so is the end pan. For ease of cleaning and so forth. I've used other wind-up traps. They do work well. There's more mechanical stuff to it, so there is more potential of it breaking down over time. But I haven't really got out to test these ones. I can't really give you a full honest opinion on them yet. I do like the other wind-up versions, but some of the other companies tend to last longer, some of them tend to last shorter. So we'll see how this one fares out over time, and we might update the video at a later date. I do like these ones though, just because of the amount of mice you can catch. So these ones are all made of galvanized metal, so they're not going to rust on you or anything. The only thing you really do is corrode over time if you're exposed them to a lot of maybe salt or something. Otherwise, they're going to last you a long time and be effective for you for a long time. When using these different things, I always try to set them in runways, so along the edges of walls and stuff like that. This is why these ones come with 2 holes in each end. You can put it against your wall. For sending on the wall, you can put it against your wall, and they'll just naturally run through the hole. You can place bait in there as well. It's all up to you and how you want to implement your trapping program. It's the same as this one. It's up against the wall, probably about a 1/4 inch away. If you go on the Kness's website too, you'll see different videos and all this stuff. I personally have, like I said in the Traps Box video, I have been using this one to catch chipmunks at my house. It has worked extremely well. I placed it out one morning, and 8 minutes later I had the first chipmunk. That's just by luck, but I heard it go off. I went over to check it, and it definitely didn't suffer. So I'm quite impressed with the one I have tried. I cannot see why these ones will not work the same way for mice so far. I know some of our employees have used them, and we have caught mice in them, and they've been the same as I have with my chipmunks in this one. The only thing I don't know about these yet is how the cold's going to affect the plastic. Kness is a fairly good company, so I don't foresee there being a huge problem. They are based out of the States. They do have winter there, so I imagine they must be designed to withstand most cold situations. So I can't say they're going to or not going to, just because we haven't experienced them in the winter yet. So that's still up in the air for our review, but again, hopefully I'll be able to do an update to the video once we've had them all tested and gone from there. I just wanted to show the different products that were available, just because we're going to be carrying this line probably for a while. Like I said, we've been fairly impressed with their rat and mice traps so far, and we're in the process of going to be trying some of these. So they do come with stick-on pads as well that allow you to date and initial the check, especially if you're a company. I know a lot of companies require that in their contracts. So that's kind of the just behind that. Other than that, I don't have too much more to share about them. Like I said, I just wanted to show you the different options that are out there and available from us coming to our store lately. So anyway, if you are interested in getting more information, you can feel free to phone us. It's 613-925-4599. Or shoot us an email at shop@wcsstore.com. Or you can go on our website too, wcscanadastore.com. We ship across Canada, and we do have a pretty decent selection of products. So that's all for you to go and explore if you'd like. I'll try to put the link to the store in the description as well below. Again, if you have any more questions or anything like that regarding the Kness stuff, like I said, feel free to contact us. I hope you have a good day, and we'll be back next week. I'm going to do a summary video on the different trail cameras we sell next week. We offer both SpyPoint and Cuddyback cameras, which we think are right now some of the best cameras you can buy. They're helpful both from anything from a wildlife enthusiast to a hunter to a company doing wildlife control. There's lots of stuff that you can do with cameras to see what's happening on your sites. If you can't solve a problem, you can put a camera up to look at them and so forth. But we'll go over that next week in the video and in the brief article there. So, like I said, have a good day, and thanks for watching. Bye.